good because I hope you noticed in the film to the computerized reconstructions, okay? The film, I mean, one of the greatest problems that we have when we try to explain archaeological sites in Israel is the simple fact that they have enormous, impressive stories. But when you go through the remains, sometimes there are little remains, ridiculously small remains. Look now, I mean, you can't really understand that there used to be a huge, magnificent hippodrome unless you watch that film, that do the reconstruction and so. I told you now the greatest secret, the greatest problem that we are dealing with here in Caesarea. You're going to see it once again in Armageddon, in the site of Megiddo. There are just few remains now, and so that makes our job much harder. But that's why we wanted you to watch the film. By the way, the other groups were watching before, so we just switch the turns, okay? It's not being rude, living in the middle of the explaining of my colleague, because I gave you the explanation prior. Now, what was going on here? You can see the round areas that we came out from. That was at the beginning an amphitheater, which means an amphitheater, which began from where you see those groups of people and ended where you see the group of the free. Okay? That was the beginning of this structure in Roman time. Now then they explained to you came the Byzantine period. The Byzantine people who replaced the Romans, they became Christians already, okay? Early Eastern type of Christians that lived here. Romans by their origin, and Greeks. So what they did, they broke the wall that used to stand where you see the free people over there at the arena. There was a wall with seats and broke the oval form or shape of an amphitheater for gladiatorial games and enlarged the whole playground till it reaches here and converted it into a hippodrome, into a horse racing hippodrome structure, okay? And they were using that for several centuries. You can see a demonstration of, these are the sails from which they used to launch the chariots, okay, for the racing. Now, a Roman citizen at the time, okay, not Canadian citizenship, Roman citizenship at the time, allowed him to come here, that was a Roman colony here, okay, and to spend all his days watching horse racing games, gladiatorial games, theater, going to the beautiful, classy bathhouse, okay, I'll show you one, the one in Beit Shan, which is another Roman city in your program, okay. Doing some shopping, I'm going to take you to the major avenue where they used to do their shopping in the major Cardo. And if you think about what I say, eventually you had to go to the washroom like you, true? So I want to show you one of the only original ancient Roman style washrooms and to explain to you how they solved this issue in their ancient town, okay? You ready for that?
Yeah.
So, let's go to check on the washroom.
I don't know.